Well, hey there folks, welcome back once again to the Hop House. It's Eddie here and it's time for another beer review. It's another virgin beer review. If you have just found us here on YouTube, welcome along to the Hop House. Where have you been? We've been around for over a year now, you know. Feel free to like, share, subscribe to this channel. We like hoppy beer, we like good house music. We're on the beer side. And as I say, we're now going to do another virgin beer review. Should we crack on? Okay, so this beer is one that I picked up from mbargains. No, B&M. Always get them two mixed up, always. And I go in B&M more than I do mbargains, so I don't know why. Picked 2 cans of little craft beer up whilst I was there last time. Picked up a couple of Christmas beers, and I picked up a couple of little crafty jobbers. So I thought, why not get the little crafty jobbers out of the way? And we'll see if they're any good. Do you want to see what we're reviewing? So these are from Craft Nation. It says in the bottom of the can there, and it's that look. It is a golden opportunity craft lager. There's one of them if you want to swipe it. You want to do that if that floats your boat. It says at the top exclusive, and it's crossed out and says inclusive. It's a craft lager. It is 4.8%. It says there, if that'll pick it up. Will it pick it up? 4.8? No. Yeah, it's very splodgy and it's got a big mouth, and it's got bump to read on the back. I believe these are a Dutch company, Craft Nation, or Dutch, or I don't think they're Belgian, but I don't think it's an English company. I'm sure someone told me they were Dutch. This is a quid a can, so I'm not really expecting the world for £1 a can, for 330ml can, but they seem to have a couple of their range in B&M, and is it going to be like their exclusive? You know, Aldi do the Hop Foundry things, Asda have their thing with Badco, B&M could be with Craft Nation. Right, let's get it out into the glass. Into the glass. So craft lagers, I've not really done any lagers on the channel actually. Craft lagers are usually quite good because I've had some good ones. When I had my, this time last year, well, before this time last year, basically, last December when I first launched the channel, I got a beer advent calendar. I got it from Low Cost Beer, but I didn't review many of the beers out of the calendar because Low Cost Beer do sell a lot of the beers that have gone past their best before. So past their sell by date, not necessarily meaning there's anything wrong with them, but I didn't want to review. I've reviewed a couple of them because they intrigued me, but I didn't want to make it unfair to the beer. If it's not as good as it should be, why review it why kick someone when they're down, you know? So I didn't. But I did get a lot of lagers in that craft beer advent calendar. It was just a mystery. 24 bottles and cans in a calendar, you didn't know what you were going to get. There were a lot of lagers in there. There were a few mainstreamy ones, but there were some of these craft ones that were really quite hoppy, and it was basically like a session IPA but with fizz, and I actually quite liked it. So I'm hoping this is going to be quite good. Right, to say that's a lager, look how flat that is. There's not much fizziness in that at all, is there? I mean, it looks very crystal clear. Words out, crystal clear, as you can see. And it's got some nice head retention. It's got lovely bit of lacing and that when you jig it about in the glass. Looks excuse me, that's my COVID cough. It looks yeah, splendid in the glass, but it looks more like a pale ale because there's not much fizz on that at all. Right, shall we go for the aroma? Let's give it a whiff, see what we can sniff. Smells, you can smell that dry, crisp lager malt smell. Like the cracker bready sort of malt smell. But not much else going on really. Just getting a Not getting any smell of any hops really, not even any Saaz hops or anything in there, which you'd think there would be in a lager. Bit of pepperiness maybe. Stand by. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of like pepper spiciness. But it's mainly crisp lager malt, which you'd expect in a lager. Right, this may be a quick review because I don't know what I'm going to get from this. So let's bottoms up and down the hatch, just give it a try. Ooh. So, it does taste fizzy like a lager when you put it in your mouth, although it doesn't look fizzy at all in the glass. And you're getting that malt dryness that you get, the crisp dryness that you get from a lager. That's definitely there. So you're getting that. But then, you're getting, I mentioned like a peppery spiciness. Along with it, I'm not sure if I like that. Along with the fizz down the side of your tongue, you're getting like a cracked pepper, spicy bitterness, but it's quite a weird pungent bitterness that doesn't feel like it belongs there, like it's just been rammed in there to give it something, and then it just sticks at the back of your palate and it's a bit like ooh. Oh yeah, it's not very nice. It's like, yeah, it's like a peppery, black pepper. It's really dry on the tongue and it's just, it doesn't leave a very nice taste in your mouth at all. Is that meant to be the craft side of it? I mean, at the end of the day, it was £1 a can, wasn't it? So I've got some things there telling you what it is. Also, they've marketed it and designed it like it's, yeah. So it's out of 4 then. Malty is 3 out of 4. Floral is 2 out of 4. Bitter it's 2 out of 4. Sour it's 1 out of 4. Fruity it's 2 out of 4. And spicy it's 2 out of 4. So it says craft lager. It's a double hopped German Pilsner with floral and spicy notes. Seize this opportunity to try something new. And then below it says Craft Nation, to celebrate diversity, we first need to accept that it's here. So share a beer with someone out of your comfort zone and strike up a conversation. We find you might have more in common than you think. We shape our own future, we craft our own nation. Sure, these are based in another country. Wow, that's incredibly small writing. Talks about alcohol abuse. Alcohol is addictive. Do not sell to persons underage. Yeah, distribution. United Dutch Breweries, the Netherlands. And an address that I can't make out because I'm not quite sure on Dutch addresses. Yeah, it's a Dutch brewery, Craft Nation. They've definitely hopped it with something to give it that bizarre peppery bitterness, which you don't usually find on a lager. It's certainly not a Saaz hop, which you'd normally find in a Pilsner. or they've added something to it, but it just doesn't. It's different, I'll give it that. It's different. I've not had a lager have that sort of bizarre bitterness on it before. But for me personally, I don't think it goes. You've got like the lager that's going in this direction, this peppery bitterness, that's sort of in that direction, but they've been slammed together, like go together, in my opinion. The taste does fall through with the smell though. Oh, no, I've had enough of that. The rest of that will unblock my sink. Sink's not even blocked. Oh. It was £1 a can. Worthwhile trying, isn't it? Rating wise, nah, no thanks. Not for me. If it had been fruity and zestier, yes. But lager dries your mouth out anyway, and putting some peppery spiciness in there just dries your mouth out. It's got an initial crispness, and then that bitterness comes in that just, I don't think it goes with it. But like I say, no, it's going down the sink. It's gone. It's done. Thank you very much for watching. Let's hope the next one I've got is better. Like, share, subscribe. Ciao for now, people.